Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and there is a few things that are going to be changing going into this week. So here's what we know and what we don't know so far. What we know are those temperatures are going to be dropping below freezing. I even have some lows that are in the single digits, so it's going to be turning pretty cold going into this new week. And we also know that a system is moving our way. However, we don't know where or when that system will be hitting us, if it does hit Iowa, and if there is snowfall. We don't know the amounts if we are going to be seeing any. So I'll walk you through what we know first. So these are the temperatures looking at this week. You can see that we are going to be turning cooler. Tuesday and Wednesday going to be around the average for this time of year, but unfortunately Monday and Thursday our highs are in the 30s. We're getting below average, and we're going to get even cooler than that. If we're looking at the next 6 to 10 days, we are still in that dark shade of blue. Some of us are still in that shade of purple, showing that we are going to be well below average going into the month of December, along with the whole Midwest and 3/4 of the U.S. We are all seeing these cooler temperatures just come across the country as we are going into this last week of November. So it is going to be pretty chilly as we are moving forward. Now, this is kind of what we are watching as we're going from Tuesday into Wednesday of this week. You can see that something starts to approach Iowa. There is a chance for some rain showers down in the southern portion of the state and in Missouri, but then as you can see, as we go more through Wednesday, that system comes through, but it's mainly trending towards the south. As we are watching this has been changing day to day, so it is something we are keeping our eyes on and updating you with any changes that is coming our way with this. But as we go more into the week, pushes off more towards the east. So right now, looks like Iowa may be a little bit in the clear. Now, for anyone that is going to be traveling for Thanksgiving, here's a little look around the U.S. as we're going into Monday. Only thing you'll have to really worry about in Iowa is some windy conditions, so it's not too bad of a day to be traveling. Now, as we go into Tuesday, Tuesday looks great for driving, especially if you are traveling to any of the surrounding states in Iowa. However, if you're flying out towards the west, you may run into some snow, maybe a little bit of rain, so there could be a little bit of a disturbance out there that could delay your travel plans. Now, going into Wednesday, however, that's where things change, especially for anyone that is driving. You can see the southern states are going to be seeing some showers by Wednesday morning. As we go more into Wednesday, they become a little bit more widespread. Areas are seeing some snow as well. So if you are going to be traveling south, especially southeast, Wednesday is not the day you want to be traveling because you could see some significant delays with what is moving across the U.S. Now, as we go into Thursday, it starts to push off towards the east, really hangs out towards the northeast. So if that is not where you're going, looks like you're going to be okay on Thanksgiving. If you are going off towards the northeast, you can see that they are going to be hit with a lot of snow and some rain along with those windy conditions. So that is not going to be too great of a Thanksgiving weather-wise in that area. Now for here, there is a chance for us to see some snow, but I'll take you through 3 models that take us from now all the way through Tuesday, December 3rd. So looking at this first model, you can see we have the potential to see some light snow across majority of the state. Model 2 shows the same thing, however, it's kind of excluding a lot of eastern Iowa. And then as we go into Model 3, even lighter amounts of snow, but one thing that all these models agree on, we are going to finally see some snow across majority of the state. We just have to wait all the way through December 3rd. So we could be seeing this coming in on Wednesday, potentially this following weekend. We're not too sure yet. We are still watching all of these systems. Now tonight, 36 degrees for your low. It's going to be breezy and cool. Unfortunately, a lot of clouds. Looks like it's going to be a pretty cloudy night. Now, as we go into Monday, turning chilly, 39 degrees for your high. It's going to be pretty windy in the morning, but then as we get into those evening hours, the winds are going to be calming down, and we'll get to see a little bit of the sun before it starts setting. And then as we go into the 7-day, a brief warm-up Tuesday and Wednesday in those 40s, and then Thursday on Thanksgiving, 32 degrees for your high. Black Friday, 28 degrees, and we continue to get cooler as we are going into the start of December. You can see 23 and 22 degrees for that Sunday and Monday. Those lows are in the teens and the single digits. It is going to be very cold starting out the month of December, but for right now, we'll have some mild-ish temperatures up until Thanksgiving where we see a major cool down.